Unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last week, you have seen the devastation fires that have plagued southern and northern California. The reports are now that the Northern California fires, the largest in history, and in fact the ones that have decimated entire towns, were caused because Pacific Gas and Electric failed to shut off the power lines before the winds got too high. The high winds caused lines to break apart, setting a fire with the very dry brush, and the rest, as they say, is history. PG&E are in a world of hurt, and if they want to avoid additional regulations and scrutiny, the likes of which they have never seen before, they better enact a crisis PR plan, and quickly. Now, there's always in these type of situations a tug of war, if you will, between the corporate communication folks and the legal folks. Legal folks will tell you that they don't want you to really come out and say anything that would give away any sort of culpability, because that would only put you at greater liability risk. I got a newsflash for PG&E if that's truly the case. Lawsuits are coming. The amount of people that are going to be pointing fingers at you, wanting restitution for not only property, but also the lives lost, which at latest figures is something north of 40. Trying to avoid litigation is really fruitless at this point for PG&E, and the fact of the matter is you've got a public perception problem and a bigger issue with the court of public opinion. If I was at PG&E for a day, here's the first thing I would say. Show empathy for the amount of devastation that has occurred, and while you may not understand the full extent of the devastation and the full extent of your potential liability from that, recognize the fact that people are going to expect answers from you, and at least convey at the early outset that you will be looking forward to giving them that answers when a full investigation is complete. The second thing I would do is tell them to not wait to disseminate information until the investigation has run its course. That's going to take weeks and months longer than California ratepayers are going to be willing to give them. So start disseminating information as you get it, but with the full understanding that you're going to come to a final conclusion later. Third is to be proactive. Don't let others dictate the narrative at this point. Come clean with all the facts as you know them, and also a solution. They need to act now in a very concerted, transparent, sincere crisis PR plan if they're going to be able to avoid unnecessary litigation and regulations as a result of this devastating wildfire. It would be my opinion that they should do so, and do so quickly.